Hey guys, Halina here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some Little Mermaid theories, so stay tuned. Okay, so Ranker.com has a list of Little Mermaid fan theories that just might be true. So I'm going to take a look at some of them. I have my laptop here to take a look. Alright, so let's look at theory number 1. Ariel and Hercules are cousins. One of the most convincing Disney cross-universe links is one fans have suggested between Ariel and the heroic demigod Hercules, titular star of his own animated Disney movie. The familial connection is straightforward for anyone familiar with ancient Greek mythology. Ariel's father is King Triton, while Hercules' birth father is Zeus. Triton is the son of Poseidon, the god of the sea, hence his title and magical trident. Triton and Hercules are thus first cousins, and Ariel and Hercules are first cousins once removed. So that seems more like they just automatically said what I was thinking with, well, if you're a firm believer in Greek mythology, then it is more fact than theory. Honestly, though, the odds of Disney playing on any of this, unlikely. But I do like this theory, because it's not so much a theory. Let's go to number 2. Ariel's mother was terminated by Captain Hook. Alright. In 2008, The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning, we learn how Triton became a single father. Ariel's mother, Queen Athena, was terminated by pirates. No wonder her father overreacts to the idea of his daughter interacting with humans. The visual similarities between Ariel and a red-headed, unnamed mermaid in Peter Pan are also undeniable. Knowing Athena perished at the hands of seafaring swine, and remembering how scared the group of mermaids Peter befriends in Neverland are of Captain Hook, it is not hard to put 2 and 2 together and single out Hook as the one responsible for the Queen's demise. I actually really like this theory. I've heard this theory so many times before. I really do like it. I think it makes sense. I think it's plausible. That's a win. Alright. Number 3. Vanessa is Ursula's true identity. Vanessa is the raven-haired human form Ursula takes to lure Eric from Ariel. But could this disguise actually be an insight into the Sea Witch's mysterious backstory? After all, why bother to create such a drastically different persona when Ursula could have just conjured up a 2-legged version of herself matching Ariel's human form? One theory persists that Vanessa is actually Ursula's true mermaid form, with her octopus one being a form of punishment for a past crime. This would also explain why Triton has such disdain for her, seemingly for no reason, and why she lives outside the rest of the mermaid community. Or she could just be an octopus. But, no, I really like this, theory. I like it, but I don't necessarily know whether or not I entirely believe it. Yeah. Ursula is King Triton's sister and Ariel's aunt. Ursula's relationship to Triton is never made clear in The Little Mermaid. Though the film does make sure to heavily hint at some kind of shared history between the king and the Sea Witch, some have argued that Ursula is a scorned ex-lover of Triton's, while others are convinced that she's his secret sister, which would make her Ariel's aunt. This point is backed up by bonus material from the 2006 DVD release of the film, revealing that early drafts of The Little Mermaid included such a connection between the pair. While the brother-sister link never made it into the final version of the animated movie, the Broadway adaptation does refer to the family connection. I love this theory. Like, this is, like, probably, honestly, one of my favorite theories. It makes so much sense. And, I mean, it could prove the Vanessa being Ursula's mermaid form. But, I really, really, really love this theory. So, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. Ariel's voice is enchanted, so Eric is not acting on free will. Oh boy. Okay. Ariel and Eric's love at first sight romance fits with the Disney relationship, with the way Disney relationships usually work. But what if there's more to the pairing than meets the eye? One theory suggests Ursula wants to obtain Ariel's beautiful singing voice because she knows it holds magical properties. Much like a mythological sea siren, a mermaid princess has dulcet tones that compel men to follow her commands. This would explain why Eric is keen to marry Vanessa so soon after meeting her and is entranced by her song. I like this theory, even though it does pose many problems. I think it does make sense, and looking at the mythology of mermaids and sirens and stuff like that, it makes sense. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I keep hitting the bookshelf. Okay. Anna and Elsa's parents from Frozen perished on the sunken ship found by Ariel. Of the many Disney shared universe theories, none are as more concrete as the one connecting The Little Mermaid to Frozen and Rapunzel. The link begins with in-canon evidence that Tangled's Flynn Rider and Rapunzel attend Queen Elsa's coronation in Frozen. A Tumblr user then suggested that because the two fictional queendoms are based in Germany and Norway, respectively, the sunken ship Ariel explores at the start of The Little Mermaid, thought to be situated near Denmark, could be the remains of the one Elsa and Anna's parents went down in. In an interview with E!, Tangled star Zachary Levi added he'd heard another theory about who caused the storm and sank the boat. King Triton. Okay. I think I remember reading somewhere that Frozen 2 disbars this theory. Believe it or not, I haven't actually seen Frozen 2 yet. I know it's on Disney Plus and everything like that, but I haven't actually seen it. And I think part of me is very much of the mindset that I really like the original, and sequels from Disney make me nervous. And I don't know whether I really want to watch Frozen 2. I've heard very many mixed reviews about Frozen 2. Some saying it was great, some saying it wasn't. But I swear I remember somebody debunking this theory because we explore it in Frozen 2. I don't know. Maybe. But pre-Frozen 2, sure, I really like this theory. But I think it's been disproved. So, thumbs up for me liking it. Thumbs down for not true. King Triton has 7 different baby mamas, but Ariel's mother is the one true queen. Okay. If his 7 strong brood is any indication, King Triton has been busy over the years. While we know Ariel's mother is the now deceased Queen Athena, it's been theorized that her 6 sisters came from 6 other mothers, making them all half-siblings. The reasoning lies in the slightly icky details of fish reproduction. Of course it does. For fish, which mermaids must anatomically have the reproductive organs of. Do I even want to go into this? Like, I know that I've read this, but do I want to go into it in this video? Maybe I won't. Yeah, if you want to read it, look at the picture, because I'm not going into it. Let's just say it makes sense. Thumbs up. Moana is the Little Mermaid in reverse. Okay, let's find out why, I guess. Disney movies often follow the same story beats, and in the case of The Little Mermaid and Moana, they might just share all their beats with each other, but in reverse. Moana and Ariel both have overbearing fathers who rules the sea and fears the land, King Triton. One who rules the sea and fears the land, King Triton, and one who rules an island and fears the sea, Chief Tui. This makes their daughters yearn for what they don't have. Moana longs to explore the ocean, while Ariel wishes she can walk on land. Both movies also feature similar but contrasting female villains, a big angry earth goddess, Taka, and a big angry sea witch, Ursula. And both feature good, Sebastian, and bad, Tamatoa crustaceans. By the end, Moana's people embrace the ocean, while Ariel's embrace her new life on land. Oh, and then there's this. The Little Mermaid sings on a rock, while Moana sings on the... While in Moana, the rock sings to her. Huh? Okay. I guess I can see the similar beats, and I can see how they're opposites. I wouldn't necessarily say they're in reverse, though. I would say they're, like, opposites. Like, they play the same beats, but opposite. But is that the same thing as reverse? I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, they are very similar movies, but both longing for different things, I guess. I don't know, but sure. Thumbs up. Ariel inadvertently ruins the economy of Eric's kingdom. Of course she does. Ariel finds her happy ending with Prince Eric at the end of The Little Mermaid. But could their union actually spell disaster for his kingdom? As one theorist points out, Ariel's fish-friendly culture probably wouldn't mesh well with her husband's fish-eating one. Living on a coastal city, Eric's people would naturally rely on fishing to survive. If Ariel put her foot down and banned this practice, the kingdom would lose its main source of income and sustenance. In The Little Mermaid 2, they build a wall around their kingdom to protect their daughter, Princess Melody. This tactic would put a stop to any trading, sealing the kingdom's fate for good. I mean, yeah. I think that's very, very plausible. I think it definitely makes sense. I could see why Ariel would be like, well, don't fish from my friends. They're my friends. You might catch my friends. Don't do that. But yeah, I mean, it makes perfect sense. Massive thumbs up. It works. Okay. Beauty and the Beast and The Little Mermaid are part of the same timeline. Okay. Did Beauty and the Beast take place in The Little Mermaid's past? Though one supposedly takes place in France and the other in Denmark, one theory proposes that because of the similarities between the Beast and Eric's castles, the two are one and the same, and over many years, the Beast's castle was swallowed by the sea. Because there's also evidence to suggest the curse wasn't permanently lifted at the end of the Beauty and the Beast. In Mickey's Magical Christmas, the Beast and his servants revert to their cursed forms after the events of the film. It's possible some of the fish in Triton's seas aren't there as a result of his divine intervention, but are instead descendants of those trapped within inanimate objects. Some follow King Triton's rule, while others, like Flotsam and Jetsam, follow Ursula instead. I am so confused. What? None of this makes any sense. Huh? Okay, I'm moving on because I don't understand it. Somebody please explain it to me in as simple terms if you understand it. So, Ursula and the real Vanessa were once lovers. Wait, didn't we just say Vanessa was Ursula's true form? Now they're lovers. Alright, let's find out. We never really learn anything about Ursula, even though she must have a long storied past. Neither do we learn where she found inspiration for her striking different human alter ego Vanessa. What if understanding where Vanessa came from unlocks the truth about Ursula? One Redditor reckons Ursula could have a love story in her past that mirrors Ariel's, except Ursula's ended in tragedy. Like Eric, Vanessa could have been a human Ursula found and fell in love with. Torn between her feelings and her duty to her people, Ursula must have been forced to sacrifice her forbidden romance. Disguising herself gives Ursula a chance to bring Vanessa back, if only as an illusion. Okay, I'm all for Ursula finding love. And if it's with a human, sure. If it's an LGBTQ plus romance, all good. But I think I believe the whole Vanessa is Ursula's true form more than I do Vanessa being her lover. If that makes any sense. So, I'm going to say this one's not plausible, but I don't necessarily hate the idea of it. I just think that overall this whole Vanessa being her lover is a stretch. Yeah. Oh, that's the end of the list. Okay. So, there's some fun theories. But overall, I don't know. I think some of them are plausible, some of them aren't. So, yeah, that was Ranker's, Ranker.com's list of the Little Mermaid fan theories that just might be true. What do you guys think? Do you think any of them are true? Which one is your favorite? Did I miss any on this list? Because I know that there are plenty of fan theories about Little Mermaid, and this one just gave like 11. So, if I missed any that you like, leave it in the comments down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. Follow me on all the socials. The link is in the description down below, and I will see you all in another video. Bye, guys.